This is the 87th row scale video, and this game called is row scale Turner Falls. And looks how we have a official staff, and looks like this game is playable for over 40 new models, free camera and bug fixes, and looks like even their game pass is absolutely so much to build. I cannot able to use some kind of build mode unless this is some kind of a credit to for an admins like this one. So as you're gonna be seeing, let's gonna be using for a free cam mode. We have the official staff. Before we're gonna be doing this, we're absolutely taking the rules. This game is free drive version of Turner Falls. Do not steal or delete people's trains beside yours. Run your trains on the right hand side is possible. Do not spam the spawner trying to get the special unit. Respect the others in the game. Do not give out game pass trains. Do not cause a runway or some kind of runaway. Listen to the admins and staff. Do not use admin trains. And officially, if you just absolutely permanently using some other kinds of zero game passes trains, if you're gonna be seeing for some other kinds of game passes trains, I won't be able to get C for this either. Looks like this is the official staff. The owner was the NASCAR rail fan. Another co-owner is Denver Rio Grande. Jack Prime Manufacturers Board. Jack Prime is only for the manufacturers board. And another one is Marat Forum. Another one is Rucksteppen. And Train 7777799. And moderator is Gulick 99. And another moderator was Chasey the Gamer 21 and New England Central Railroad. Updates, Bold Me 2.0. So looks like I'm gonna be doing for a little bit ways, but what is he up to? So if I just gonna be, I have read and agreed to the rules, but looks like we're gonna be doing this a little bit once. As I can see a steam locomotive, someone who has the game pass. Now looks like if it has a lot of them, where's this guy go? He just completely left the game. So let's just run all the way to there. I can't be able to drive like the steam locomotive. Looks like this train is a game pass as well. Looks like the train number 492 is inactive. But looks like I can't able to delete some other trains. But looks like even past the railroad crossing. But looks like I have to run and walk again. So looks like this is some kind of this a little bit. Boston and Maine. So looks like I'm just gonna be using all the way down here. And use the consist adapter. So if the train moves forward, which is absolutely moves even backwards as well. So if I'm just gonna be all the way throughout this, it does not seems to be some kind of right-handed. Overall, this is some kind of just a little bit to get all the way down here, and perhaps I might going to get all the way to our next couple of stuff as well. If it's just gonna be going on to the left-handed, that's what might gonna be a little bit impossible. So let's gonna be couple all of these trains, and it looks like if I'm just gonna be couple all of the passenger cars, which is gonna be a little bit of staff. Is this something for a dining room? And it's gonna be a little bit much. It's gonna be a little bit even further. All the way to that there. I'm just gonna be spawning a little bit amount of trains. And moving forward to keep things in safe and sound. Looks like I'm gonna be coupling all of these trains. And looks like we're gonna be moving all the way forward. After we're gonna be waiting for a few minutes later. Once we have almost done away for this one, so I'm just gonna be moving forward just a little bit until we're gonna be taking a little bit much time that we're gonna be even to go. So it looks like we're gonna be staying all the way around here, and everything is fully coupled, all of these trains. But looks like we're gonna be using for the consist adapter. So it looks like 1-800 is coming up. And looks like for today we'll be come into inside of this one. So looks like we're all ready to do this. And let's gonna be doing all the way forward and removing this staff. I think this is some kind of just a little bit, so more like this one. So I just set the volume into 5, but looks like we're completely good to go. But this train will be gonna be taking a little bit to go all the way down here. So if it's just not gonna be possible, this isn't a BNR or Indian Railways. This is America that we're gonna be waiting for. But the last some kind of this scene, until we're gonna be heading all over there, there is 2 lunch cars as well. There must be some kind of lounge cars or dinner cars as well. So let's gonna be maximize the throttle and get all the way through down here against maximize. Now looks like the train is gonna be a little bit even further about high speeds. Even this train will might be able to get all the way down into some kind of this one. So all the way is run. And this is must be some kind of a Vermont rail system in charge. So I just gotta be suggested all the way down here and take it all the way to down here. So looks like I just won't able to using for left side hand. It does not gonna be taking a little bit much until Game Pass is required. So the train is arrived, and we're gonna be taking a little bit staff without gonna be getting derailed with this train. So looks like in the back of these one, we'll be taking onto this one and take it all the route is gonna be going all the way throughout here. So in the few minutes stop, we have officially will be arrived into this another station, or is it gonna be really fake? So where is some kind of stops? I think this is I'm kind of just a little bit to get going on. So absolutely, if I just gonna be going all the way around, this should be gonna be making it into one stop. And where is some kind of station? It's gonna be way too far, isn't it? You can see the train. This is not a BC Express. This is some kind of just a little bit that should pulling around 10 rail cars or just something across the railroad crossing. And just a little bit, and here he comes, and towards into the another station and what. So looks like we're gonna be taking this a little bit slowly against 50%, and looks like I'm gonna be going walk again until this train won't be absolutely gonna be taking a little bit as much. I think there must be 2 railroad crossings all over, just gonna be going on the left side handed. I think the nearby locomotive is pretty staying in one piece. So looks like, even though I just gonna be trying to say so, yep, the train moves instantly. I think the train is gonna be knocking out with some a little bit for ounces. I think this is some kind of just a little bit weird. I think we pass a train and get on with it. I think this guy just who's someone having Game Pass, whatever it is. Now it takes for just a little bit. Now head on max throttle all the way to high speeds. Now I guess this is absolutely going to be taking a little bit longer. There are the freight trains, and who just absolutely deleted one freight train. So with absolutely I just going to be responding back. And that freight train was giving himself a go, but looks like on the way to freight work. But looks like this is absolutely for a cab passenger work for itself. So if I just going to be going all the way down here, it's absolutely pretty snow. Absolutely, that game updates wasn't absolutely pretty sure if it's still winter layout as well. So I'm probably gonna be all the way running back down here that I'm gonna be using for the DCC controller. Looks like the train is gonna be on our way to the turnaround loop. If it's that's not possible, I make sure this is some kind of just a huge amount of things. This is absolutely going to be the end of the road. That might lead into other kinds of updates. Won't be absolutely necessary. If this game won't be able to get updated, I maybe think this game might able to get discontinued for another one. So the rear of these things will be going to be a little bit once. 2 diesel engines. Looks like this is the most likely bigger turnaround loop when their trains are might going to get a little bit speeding for this moment, and the scale of myself will be going to be 45% when I'm just going to be feeling a little bit update. I'm giving myself a little bit of go until it's got to get all the way to reverse. That must be the NHMA border for just a little bit go to get all the way run. And getting all the way to East Difffield Dumber River Bridge. And getting all the way for just a little bit to going even back into the south. That must be diesel engines. But all the way back into front, I'm probably sure this is gonna be going nowhere until it's only one south. Maybe I should gonna be changing all the way down here, because if I just gonna be pressing a little bit something, maybe if I gonna be trying out the locomotive, I'm not gonna be doing something a little bit work, because that's prohibited. If you're just gonna be touching this game, which means that you might be able to get kicked out. Now, if I've just probably tried to say so, I just slept out of the walls, and the train comes to here, and maybe it should be gonna be might able to get a little bit fast, and it's not gonna be so quick at all, because it's just like Indian Railways. It's not like the Indian Railways. This is using like America. I think we should absolutely using to drive like cab cars everywhere. The train will be slowing down, and it's gonna be the end of this video. Looks like we're absolutely almost there to the end, and it should be gonna be maybe it's gonna be necessary. The Hull Brunterbush looks like this must be the end of this one, and the train should be gonna be stopped over here before the border. But looks like it has been the end of this video for this week, so I hope you enjoy for this 87th row scale video. But absolutely, we're gonna be doing this next time, even freight work. But looks like I'm the last one who active for this one. So, but the last time in the beginning of the video, who just spawned a Game Pass train in the locomotive. But looks like it was absolutely the end of this video. So if you hope you enjoy for this 87th row scale video, that is just using for a one horn with a cab driver. This is not a BH train. Because make sure you leave a like and subscribe and click the bell. That was absolutely all that I have to say, because this is how the cool thing is. But only one thing that I absolutely wanted to do. If you're a hard worker railroad man, which is you doing for all of the stuff, it's not for some kind of BH train like this thing. So like and subscribe and click the bell, and I'm gonna be talking to you guys all later around here. That I'm gonna be seeing you down the line. Over and out.